Hello, people. I'm back at it again with Ulcer, except this time it's the actual game. Let's see. Do I want to insult a CPU or insult a human? I think I'll insult a CPU. Instant argument or tournament? Argument it is. Let's see, I'll do that. Actually, no, I think I'll go with my best person.
You can call me Mrs.
She's like impossible.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
Your mother. Is Satan. And changes into the math teacher. That's it.
Your mother is Satan and is very naughty and changes into your math teacher.
Rude. 20.
Your country supports a cheese shop.
Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. Your hovercraft. Was defeated. By a cheap suit.
Your hovercraft was defeated by a cheap suit.
Ooh, your father doesn't like you.
Oh,
This is so bad.
your house has bum cancer and still uses Windows Vista.
Ugh.
son smells of you. And your face is stone dead, mister.
Ugh. An ordinary pigsty was born in your math teacher and worked with a duck hunter.
Ooh.
That was horrible. Your husband. Doesn't like your father. And you know it's true.
This poor man changes into this conversation. You lying git.
Ooh. Your husband doesn't like your father, and you know it's true.
Ooh.
You. Shit.
You and your husband support a public loo.
Ooh. The African swallow acts like your father.
Ooh.
I just need one more point.
Your sister smells of homeless man's socks and poses nude for a hamster.
Ugh. You look like a rottish fishmonger, and everybody knows that.
Maybe you're not a murderer, but you sure have a filthy mouth. I'm still calling the police.
Please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you. Let me just finish my crumpet.
Instant argument. Actually, let's not do the instant argument.
Ugh.
Let's do the turning. Let's do the turning. Hey, alright. Let's do Sunday Shuffle.
John Shufflebottom.
Proceed.
I wish to complain about this parrot I purchased.
The Norwegian blue? What's wrong with it?
It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, he's resting.
Your son.
Hmm.
And your wife. Vince's wife. His friend's wife. And our deceased
your son, and your wife dance like a frightened schoolboy and are deceased.
Rude.
Ow.
Very.
Your country supports someone insane.
Oh,
Hmm.
No shit.
hmm.
Your mother.
Your hat was your father.
Oh, hmm.
Your mother and your sense of style have an unsightly face. And
Hmm.
want it to be you.
A cheap suit is your beloved auntie.
Oh,
Your mother and your sense of style have an unsightly face and wanted to be you.
you posh fop doodle.
Ouch.
Is that funny? Awesome. This conversation. And your son.
You act like your house.
Oh,
This conversation and your son have a steaming lump with his beloved auntie.
Hmm.
And bothers me.
oh.
This conversation and your son have a steaming romp with your beloved auntie and bother me.
Another funny.
You smell of a cheap suit.
Touche.
Hmm.
You won by 1 point. You stopped a muppet.
You stalked a Muppet and are rude.
And everybody knows that.
Ouch. Your mother worked with your father.
Oh, will you replace the bloody parrot now?
All right, then I will. I have plenty of them in the box.
I want a live one, or I'll be back to complain.
I won that tournament in 192. Going against Miss Maggie.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right. You might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
You. Probably murdered. At least the old butcher. And
You probably murdered a lazy old codger, and your hovercraft is dull and ugly.
Your father was your mother, you son of a washerwoman.
Oh!
your father. And your wife.
Oh!
Your father and your wife are an uneducated nincompoop.
Your sister worked with elderberries.
Oh!
You. By hidden object king. You posh doodle.
Your mother secretly adores your hat.
You play hidden object games.
You posh fop doodle.
Your sense of style has bum cancer and acts like a cider-drinking chav.
You cheeky bint.
Your house worked with a platypus.
Oh!
Your father. This is like your house. And I watch Star Wars.
Your father doesn't like your house and never watched Star Wars.
A public loo was a platypus.
Oh,
The Nazis and your father worked with a lumberjack.
Oh, a cheap suit dances like your favourite Bond actor.
oh. Maybe you're not a murderer, but you sure have a filthy mouth. I'm still calling the police.
Please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you. Let me just finish my crumpet.
That does not have a ending, it seems like. Now to go against Nigel.
Excuse me, I believe this is my seat.
Your seat? Does it have your name on it?
I don't think so, but I have a ticket.
First class, eh? You don't look like first class to me.
Yeah, okay. Screwed myself.
Your country looks like your sister and dances like your hovercraft. Oh,
Your father worked with...
elderberries were your math teacher. Oh,
You bother me.
Like a minging peasant.
oh.
Your father farts in your general direction. And you support this place.
Oh, your cousin's car dances like your mother, and you know it's true. Oh, An ordinary pigsty. Has worse hair than your sister. And smells of a hamster. And can't tie a tie. Oh!
You are not interesting and are old.
You numpty. Ouch! Some dog and your sister dance like this train. Oh!
Your sense of style can't exercise because of a cider drinking chav.
Oh, so now you know. I'm not a first class myself. I just wanted to see how it felt, and it certainly was worth it.
Oh, forget it. I won't sit where your filthy bottom was.
Alright, we are with Grisha.
Excuse me, but I need this lever. I was shot and I'll die in a few minutes if I don't have it.
Terribly sorry, sir, but this is my liver, and I'm quite fond of it. I've partied my whole life, and I'd quite like to continue.
I'm dying and you're worrying about parties.
Oh, look at me, it's so sad, I'm dying. You know what's really sad?
That's why I'm not talking so much.
Huh?
A Muppet acts like your liver and was a public loo and has bum cancer.
You have a steaming romp with your country.
Oh,
Huh? Your husband changes into you and talks to strangers. Ja znaju što te špion.
Your hat was defeated by your mother. Your hat It makes me sick and bothers me.
Ouch! Your sister can't exercise because of your son.
Oh. Oh.
Your wife is dull and ugly and is scratched and donated organs for...
A strange woman lying in a pond supports your house, Tovarish.
Oh.
Your husband is your mother and was born in your father.
Your sister can't exercise because of your cousin's car.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's settled then. I'm taking this lever.
Sure, take it. Don't forget to have my bladder and spleen as well, why don't you? Bloody self-entitled twit.
Well, I think that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys next time I play. So, have a good night. Bye.